Well, hello everybody. Monte back with another surprise. X4 played the basic tutorial of this game back in the day, right after I threw out my back. This was like during the pandemic. Oh my goodness. Funny thing is, funny not so funny, is this must be my medical go-to game. And also shout out to Ian on the Facebook group who brought it up. So he must know this weird connection. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get much more recording done for the rest of this year. I'm going to try to knock out some recordings while I, have my regular work and all that stuff as well over the next week or so. But I will be going and getting surgery. Not just hopefully nothing too major, but something just to help out some issues that I've been having over the last 2 years. So I'll definitely be out for a week or two. And I'm like saving all the content. I haven't been watching much YouTube or anything lately, so I'll have a bunch of stuff to do during my recovery. But I will be back next year, and what I want to do today is I had originally played through the basic tutorials.
Want to fly wherever you want, whenever.
And that's what I want to do today, but do it in 4K for you all, and then hopefully get back into this game on a more regular basis. So let's just get this going, and welcome along, everybody. The one thing I did do was kind of work on my controls. I'm going to start out mouse and keyboard, and we'll see if we go to a controller or a joystick later on.
Before we begin, I need to perform a few routine physical tests. Regulations, Please move your head as far up or down as you can.
Right, Jace the Ace. I got you. I can look up. I can look down. I can look all around. No, okay, I don't want to.
Now, please walk a few steps. No. Okay, now do a few jumping jacks, please.
None of that. Little
Finally,
jumps,
a few
little
squats,
crouches.
Please. Great. You seem to be in good physical shape, so we can move on to your flying lessons. Let me know how you want to proceed.
Sweet. Like I said, I do want to go through all the basic controls.
Yes.
Oh, click on dialogue. Let's continue with basic flight.
We'll start by using the transporter room outside to go to the docking bay.
Okay. Straight to the ship, but we could also go to the dealership or the trader's corner. Cool stuff.
From here, you need to embark and take the controls.
Hello, lady. Oh, hello. Okay, let's get up in our ship.
Quasar, Vanguard.
Okay,
You are
Quasar.
cleared for undocking. Proceed.
Okay. Just keep on going. We can walk. We can undock. Can we fly?
This next thing is something you are going to be using a lot. I've marked a remote location for you to fly to. Don't worry, I don't expect you to crawl there at your base speed. First, please align your ship so it points roughly towards the target. Now, activate travel mode. Depending on your engine type, it may take a little time to get started.
Ah, I see what happened here. Okay, hold on. Flight docking. It skipped, because I had done docking before, it skipped right to travel mode.
Fly to the marked station.
Oops. Wonder why it skipped flight like that. Here
Use
we
the
are.
steering controls to turn your ship.
Okay. Shift space. I like it. Mouse controls. Nah.
Now, use the strafing controls to move sideways or vertically. Okay, before we continue, make sure there's no obstacle right in front of you. I can't check from here, so I have to trust you on this one.
All right. Let's aim
When you're
out.
clear, gently accelerate forwards.
Okay. Mouse wheel.
There's usually a speed limit inside docking areas, but you don't have to worry about exceeding it. The ship's computer will limit the speed for you. You can also fly backwards. Try this now.
Full stop, backspace. Nice.
Now, I need you to make sure there really is nothing in front of you. When you're ready, strap in and hit your ship's boost.
Okay, that is the tab button. Took me a while to go, what is the back and
Boosting
forth?
drains your shield, so use it wisely. Your remaining shield energy is shown in the blue bar right below your crosshair. You may also notice that it has set your speed to maximum. This is normal and will only persist until you change speed again.
Oh, okay.
Some pilots even find it a convenient way to set their speed to maximum.
Just
So
boost.
let's practice what you've learned so far. I've prepared a little course for you. Please fly close to each of the navigation beacons in turn. Your next target will always be marked in orange.
Ooh, strafe, strafe, strafe. Yeah. Now some D strafe.
Don't worry, you're not being timed.
I don't care. Still gonna make it a race. That's how we do on Monte Plays Games. Oh, you guys. Calm down. Okay, still using the steering mode. I like that it's down there because I'm going to forget all the buttons. That's my biggest worry with games that require all the buttons on the keyboard. Ah, good times. Hey, nice little beacon there. This looks good. Make sure you guys are clicking that 4K button, watching it in the highest quality possible. That's why I'm redoing the tutorials here. 4 years ago, it was in that sloppy 1080p. Ugh. All right, so do we want to start travel mode? No. We want to go to the start menu because I want to do docking real quick. Try to keep it in order, the things that happened, because we just did flight. Now we dock. Quick and easy. But I want to get it all in that 4K goodness.
Fly to the marked station.
Took advantage of that boosting to go to full speed.
Now that you're in range, interact with the station to request docking permission.
Just right click.
Follow the trail of lights to your assigned dock.
Okay. There we go. Let's see if it's going to auto slow me down when I get in. Yes, it does. I like it. Okay, we're going to strafe. Little A action.
You should now be able to see an abstract
Little
representation of the
backspace
docking
to stop
bay
real
and
quick.
your position relative to it. Each element
Okay.
must be aligned before you can dock. When aligned, the elements change colour from red to green. Now that your ship is fully aligned, let go of the steering controls. There's a triangular element pointing upwards that represents your ship's position over the dock. If it's darkened, then your ship is outside the displayable area. Your ship is currently too far back. Slowly accelerate forward and stop when the horizontal line turns green.
Right
If you
there.
overshoot, just
Almost.
stop and correct. Now, gently
Oh, I see
move
the
your
red
ship
line.
down until
up.
the docking
There
computer
it is.
takes over.
Aim down. Okay. All green lights. That's not too bad.
If you can afford them, there are software upgrades that make this process a bit easier.
Ah, nice. Like Elite Dangerous. Oh, say in another game. All right. So now I want to do travel mode. Thank you very much. You know, we're on it.
This next thing is something you are going to be using a lot. I've marked a remote location for you to fly to. Don't worry, I don't expect you to crawl there at your base speed. First, please align your ship so it points roughly towards the target.
Roughly towards
Now,
it. Okay.
activate travel mode. Depending
the
on your
enter key.
engine type, it may take a little time to get started.
Ooh. Got all orange.
Look at your speed bar just below the crosshairs.
Right there.
You will keep accelerating for a while until you reach your ship's top travel speed. You've probably noticed other modes in the list when you activated this one. Each mode has its special use, and
Ooh.
only one mode can be active at a time.
Okay. Can I control. Oh, I can. All right.
Now that you've gathered some speed, you'll notice that steering has become much harder.
Yeah.
This is why it's best to point your ship towards your destination before engaging travel mode. Now, turn off the mode the same way you turned it on. You are now coasting, which means a few things. First, your ship is decelerating much more slowly than it normally would. Second, steering is easy again. Give it a try now. Third, you've probably noticed that your ship keeps flying in the same direction.
Yeah.
You can come to a stop much more quickly by actively decelerating. This automatically re-engages the safety limits on steering. Try it now. As for the travel direction, any strafe movement will revert that to the behavior you're used to. You can also drop out of travel mode more quickly, skipping the coasting phase. Let's try this now. Please reactivate travel mode.
Okay. That sounded interesting. Okay. So we're going to
Now wait
speed
until
up.
you've built up some speed.
I did get the side strafing that happens. I mean, that made sense.
Whenever
Okay.
you're ready, quickly drop out of travel mode.
Oh, just backspace.
Great. The next part will take place some distance from here, so let's take a break and let the autopilot do the hard work for now.
Autopilot.
The
Oh.
autopilot automatically navigates to the current objective,
I don't remember all that.
travel mode when appropriate, and makes use of gates, accelerators, and highways. It even avoids obstacles in the way. Well, mostly, which is why you still need to be at the controls. You may notice that it sometimes turns travel mode off when everything seems wide open to you. The safeties are on a bit of a hair trigger, probably to keep insurance rates from skyrocketing.
Highway and gates sounds like a plan. Napoleon Bonaparte quotes. Whoa, that's
Today, we'll learn how to use the various means
that's
of
the
travelling
gate.
between systems and sectors. Before we start, please note the yellow icon below your crosshair. The manuals call it the check engine light.
Ah.
I've never seen an engine that looks like that. It means that you can't make use of your travel mode right now. That's because this lesson takes place in a region that prevents it from working.
Ah.
Being hit by a weapon disables your travel drive for a short time as well. So don't rely on it to get out of trouble.
I see.
I've also heard of weapons that target this system specifically to make you an easy target for pirates. On to the actual lesson at hand. In front of you is a jump gate. Sometimes you'll find one that's inactive.
Going in.
This one's working though, which you can tell from the swirly bits in the middle.
The swirly
To
bits.
use it, simply fly through.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
That's all there is to it. Now, I've been told that the technology is totally different, but in practice, these accelerators function pretty much exactly like jump gates. Fly through this one.
Okay. Boost it up. Pretty looking planets. Definitely nicer on my new system. Running things on high. I'm not remembering if we can do an external view. I'm sure it's there. I was hitting the M key, by the way, to bring up that map. Nope. That slowed me down. Yeah, this is a different kind of gate, huh? Yo.
While jump gates connect different star systems, accelerators take you to different places within the same one. Up
Oh.
next, a superhighway. They also take you to sectors within a star system. The main difference is that they are directional, so you need to use the entry gate, not the exit. Fly into the entry gate.
Okay. Makes sense. So then I guess this is a sector, right? So we've done one jump, another jump, and this one's an intersector jump. Okay. All right. I'm smelling what you're cooking. The basics. The basics. I think we're going to get I'm not sure on the story starts. You can start out super independent. You can be a fighter. You can build space stations. There's a lot to this game that I don't even know about. So it'll be fun to
As
get
you
into
see,
all that
it's
together.
a tiny bit slower than the other methods. I like it though, it lets me enjoy the view. Highways can also be local.
What are those
The
things?
entry of one is right in front of you. Fly into it.
Highway.
Okay. I mean, because I want to, not because you told me to. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, I remember these highways. Yunk.
It has a much slower speed than the superhighway we just came out of, but it's still a whole lot faster than most ships can travel on their own. It's not wide enough for capital ships, though.
It's going to turn me really quick.
Medium-sized ships are the largest that can use them. Local highways can be entered and exited at any point along the way.
Ooh.
Fly into the one right in front of you.
Eee. I don't like this sideways action, but let's try it. Yeah.
This highway is special in that it leads you right into a jump gate. You don't have to do anything. The transition will just work on its own.
Nice.
There we go. Please pay attention to the objective in the corner of your HUD. It's counting down to when you should exit the highway. Wait until it's done, then exit the highway.
Okay, 100, 90, 50. Now.
Well done.
All right, combat to close it out. Will Durant. Yeah. Yep. Those quotes are so quick.
Time to learn how to defend yourself.
Okay.
There are a handful of targets in front of you. Their HUD colour indicates that they are enemies. Some are darker than the others. Those are behind something and can't be hit with your weapons.
Ah, I see. I get it.
I've now activated your primary weapon. The small dots that have just appeared indicate where the weapons are currently aiming. They will automatically track your current target as long as it's close enough. Note that the HUD markers of some targets are smaller. These targets are currently outside your weapon range. Select the closest enemy target.
Shift E.
A
Okay.
new HUD element has appeared right in the center of the target. This is the aim ahead indicator. It shows you where you need to aim, which is especially useful if the target is moving. Slowly cycle through all the targets.
Card.
When a target outside your weapon range has been selected, you can see the weapon indicators becoming darkened. The aim ahead indicator also changes its appearance. Select the closest enemy target again and shoot at it until it's destroyed. Keep destroying the targets. You'll need to move closer in order to hit some of them. If you look to the right of your crosshair, you will see bars next to your weapons that gradually fill up when you are firing. This is heat. It automatically dissipates when you stop firing. This happens more slowly if there are multiple weapons cooling down at the same time.
Ah, that's okay. I had a feeling it was aim at the circle, and that's going to be like, oh, I was out of range, I think. Oh,
This
no, they
target
got
is
it.
much sturdier than the others. Look at the blue bar above the target. This is its shield strength. After a few seconds without damage, it will begin to recharge. All shields work like this, including your own.
Oh, ooh. I can shoot with hitting both mouse buttons? But it said something about...
Your weapons
Oh,
just
just another mouse.
overheated. You will not be able to fire until they've cooled to a safe temperature. I've now activated your secondary weapon, a missile launcher. It's loaded with a type of guided missile that requires a target lock. Please select the target in front of you.
Oh, it's done.
You can now see a lock being acquired. You may fire when ready. The target has dropped something. Fly right at it to pick it up.
Oh, I'm going to not remember. Oh. All right. Fly over an item and hold O to attract it. O cargo. I'm going to hit O to grab it. Yeah.
It's another type of missile.
Oh my.
It has been automatically added to your ammunition storage. Missile launchers have limited ammunition. You can see the number of remaining missiles to the left of your crosshair.
8 shots.
Look at the curved blue bar below your crosshairs. I'm going to demonstrate damage to your shields.
What? Oh!
Wait for it.
Uh...
There we go. It's recharging.
There we go. Blue line. All right, you've completed all the basic tutorials. Do you want to load your latest save? I do not. We're going to start a new world, but let me show you some of the options because I would like to get you guys' opinions. I kind of want to start off with a little bit of money. I don't want to go like totally broke. But new open universe game.
As an interstellar community is fragile, even tenuous. Nothing has proved that more than the jump gate shutdown and the resultant turmoil. As the Alliance of the Word, we strive.
Okay, we don't have Kingdom's End or any of those, so it's going to be...
In the settlements of the Reach, a peculiar sort of nobility holds sway, one characterized by a rather sedentary nature. Consequently, it's not uncommon for descendants of notable families, particularly those lacking immediate inheritance prospects, to seek out adventure and renown elsewhere. Upon their return, laden with treasures and tales...
Okay, that's... He's going to say that every time. Nope.
In the settlements of the Reach.
10,000 cash. Starting ship is an elite fighter.
Even after...
Nova fighter. Ooh, this is an alien, but I start out with... Huh.
You never were the shiniest egg in the clutch.
200k. I'm going to click on him quick. Alien, but fighter. Ooh, a discoverer.
The jump gate shutdown is now defined as the single most important event in the history of the network. A disaster of cataclysmic proportion that changed everything.
Cool.
Redefining our very way of life. Despite all of the odds, however, we have come through the other side. And along the way, have found more to research and explore than ever before.
Wow, cool. So that's an exploration start.
Ah, yes. The Adventures of Celia Tarrant. My most brilliant and distinguished subject. I mean assistant. From a young age, I dare presume. She yearned to explore the unknown and uncover the mysteries of our universe. Indeed, it may appear as if we had a lot in common back then.
I think I might...
We surveyed anomalies in time and space. Brought about the materialization...
Because we get a headquarters, a ton of money, or the primary for new players.
In the settlements of the Reach, a peculiar
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know.
One characterized.
It's got to be one of the foundations, or
nature.
you know, I got to get the DLC.
It's not uncommon.
So I'm going to go back because he's talking right there. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So we're going to be playing the open universe next. Just wanted to get through the basic tutorials. I'll probably come back as well and knock out intermediate tutorials.
Tired of waiting for shuttles?
As a thing. And then also
waiting for
advanced tutorials and maybe special. So we'll do all those. We'll get all this done. I really hope you guys have a good end to your 2024, and I will catch you in a few more episodes. Like I said, I'm actually might drop into a little Red Dead Redemption. Put batteries in my EVA suit for astronauts, and kind of go from there. So thank you all. Take care, and see you in the next episode. Like it a bunch and subscribe. Hee hee.